Hey everyone, Josh here, Wargaming Noob Historical, back with another quick and dirty guide to Bolt Action 3rd Edition. So this time around, this is part 2 of building up your first 500-point army in 3rd Edition. In the last video, I showed the basics of creating a rifle platoon to form the core of your force for Bolt Action. This time around, we're going to add a heavy platoon to get us a little closer to that 500-point mark for your Bolt Action force. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, here's the graphic for the Heavy Weapons Platoon. Just like with the Rifle Platoon, you will need to take a couple mandatory units, namely the Platoon Commander, and then either 2 machine gun teams or 2 mortar teams, or a mix thereof where you can take a machine gun team and a mortar team. After that, you'll be able to take optional units. That's 0 to 3 mortar teams, 0 to 3 machine gun teams, 0 to 3 anti-tank teams, and then 0 to 1 transport vehicles per unit in the platoon. As a new player to Bolt Action, you may already have sufficient components to build mortar teams and machine gun teams straight out of infantry box if you have gone that way to build up your force. Many of the infantry kits actually have the components for either of these teams, and depending on how you kit out your rifle platoon, you're going to have extra and should be able to fulfill the creation of heavy weapons platforms for your force. That said, in future videos, I will do sprue reviews that'll kind of showcase what you can build out of one infantry sprue from any of the infantry kits for Bolt Action. But in any case, back to the Heavy Weapons Platoon, really not a large commitment of points or forces in order to add this to your rifle platoon on your way to build your first 500-point army. Next up, I'm going to show an example from one of the forces that I built in the last video of how to add that Heavy Weapons Platoon to your force, and then we will go from there. Alright, here we are back at EasyArmy.com with the Heavy Weapons Platoon list builder up on the screen. For your reference, you can make multiple platoons for your force. So, as you can see, there's the rifle platoon that we created in the last video. And now I am on to platoon number 2, Heavy Weapons Platoon. The reason why I'm at the list builder is because I wanted to show off some of the options that are available to you when you are building your Heavy Weapons Platoon. So, to go with the commander here, you do have the option, as with any of the units in this list builder, to choose your experience level. The officer itself, the commander, is 1 officer, and you can take up to 2 further men, modeled as is with pistols, the machine gun, all that stuff. Based on the experience level that you are choosing, in this case regular for 30 points, you can add up to 2 more folks at that particular level. I'm choosing to add only 1, and I am not choosing to add any of the other options that are listed here, which include bicycles, motorcycles, and horses. So, we'll go back. The first heavy weapons platform I chose is the medium machine gun team. Again, if you look at the point cost, regular 50 points is a very good point cost for a weapons platform. It does require 3 men. Obviously, it is a medium machine gun. You have the special rules team weapon fixed, and then extra selection, you take up to 3 medium machine guns as 1 machine gun selection, but we're not doing that today. Again, 50 points, medium machine gun team, not a bad point cost. And then finally, I went with a mortar team for the second mandatory unit. It is also at regular at 35 points. It's 3 men, 1 light mortar, special rules, team weapon, and fixed. I did choose to upgrade the mortar, the light mortar, to a medium mortar for 10 more points. It does gain the fixed rule. I'm not sure why it says fixed here and then fixed once you pay for the extra points. But you also have the option to make that a heavy mortar for 25 more points, which gains 1 extra man and the fixed special rule. And then light mortars may reduce the crew to 2 for minus 5 points, which is nice. And medium and heavy mortars may add a spotter for 10 points, so that'll increase the team to 4 men. I've chosen not to do that at this time. So, going back to the list builder, I'm going to switch over to the view for the list when you print it out. So platoon 1 is the rifle platoon that we did in the last video, and then down at the bottom you'll see the platoon number 2 for the Heavy Weapons Platoon, Again, it shows everything that we have just chosen to build for that platoon, which brings everything up to a total of 391 points. Again, the Weapons Platoon is very cost-effective platoon to add in order to build your force. If you're a new player to bolt action, this is a great way to add more punch to your force, and obviously helps you to build it out in a way that'll give you new options when you are playing bolt action. So, anyway, hopefully this has been helpful for you. As you can see, it is very easy to add different platoons to your force. In this case, the Heavy Weapons Platoon. In the next video, we will be covering how to add an artillery platoon to your force, which will allow you to bring a lot more punch to your first bolt action army. So, in any case, if you found this video to be helpful, go ahead and click like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'd appreciate it if you would. Click the bell notification icon to get notified of all new quick and dirty guides to bolt action coming out of the channel, and then click the link in the description below to join our Discord server. That's the best way I can personally interact with you and chit-chat you about bolt action and any other game that I cover on the channel. That's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more quick and dirty guides to bolt action from Wargaming Noob Historical.